thought that was going to be my last video, but I have one more video to post. Regardless of what, regardless of anything, again, well, my mind's working quicker than my mouth. No, sir. When I was younger, I used to say, oh, I hate you, because I was young. I was a young kid. I wasn't even a teenager, you know? And that's what my karmic aunt used to be like, oh, well, you said hate, this and that. You couldn't even say hell. And then look at all the sinister stuff that they're doing, right? But I just want to say thank you. Like, thank you to my karmic baby daddy, the karmic familiar unit, the karmic friends, secret societies, organizations, hospitals, doctors, schools, the landlords, the people in the city that I live right now. I thank you guys. I really do, for coming up against me, because you lost and I won. And not even like in a boastful, because everybody's watching my pockets and trying to see what's about to come and all that. And I'm grateful. You know, if you guys didn't come up against me, I would have shared it with you guys, you know? But this is not even, it was a test, but this is the proof in the pudding that God is real. And you didn't have to sell your soul to the devil just to obtain the status, the riches, the wealth, the fame that you guys had. And it's had, because you guys no longer have it. A lot of you guys are being embarrassed publicly. It's not even embarrassed. It's just back to the karma and dharma. What you put in is what you get out. It's not a reward and it's not a punishment. You know, so although all of you guys, like there's thousands of you guys who have, you know, come up against me and mine, and I still don't even wish that on you and yours, but I don't give a and my ancestors and even the Most High keeps telling me, like, you have such a big heart that you don't want these people to face karma, but they have to face karma. You guys have to face karma. I no longer protect you guys. I no longer, although I do care a little bit, because what's been done to me, I wouldn't want that to be done on any of you guys, my worst enemies. I wouldn't even want it done to you guys, because these humiliation rituals, these poverty spells, the magic spells, the mirror spells, I mean, like trying to make me ugly, trying to make me appear a certain way to people and stuff, and then the world loves me, and I love the world back. So what you guys did for my bad, ended up being for my greater good. I'm going to have finances, not just for myself and my legacy, my children and children to come and my grandchildren and all that, but to help out humanity. See, that's the thing. You guys just want to greed just to call your bank account and sit there and hear, oh, you got 100,000 this and you got this and this and this and that. I'm calling to hear the numbers to be like, okay, how can I be of service today? How can I go online and just pour into people? How can I just sit there and send checks? How can I just sit there, send cash apps, PayPals? How can I just sit there and give people startup money for their business? How can I sit there and go out to humanity, out to society, and just see what's needed? Go to the store and come back and give them what they need. Like, not even knowing what I know about the financial blessings, but that's always been me, even when I was going through change. Even when my baby father and I were literally counting up dimes, nickels, pennies, and quarters. And unbeknownst to me, at that point, he had signed his soul on to the devil. That's between him, but me, I'm just pure, and I'm just like, okay, we're struggling. Like, what can we do? What can we return? I've even had to return some of my son's stuff when he was younger just to have a few dollars. So everybody has a story, and everybody who came up against me, some of y'all stories is way worse than me. And unfortunately, you guys let that hurt hinder you, take over you, literally succumb your whole body for you to be evil. I've had things done to me as a child that when I got older, I didn't let it hinder me. Whether I knew full details or not, the details are now coming out, but I didn't let it hinder me. I don't go out here hurting children in any form, any shape. That's sick. We're supposed to protect the children. The children are our future. So if you're corrupting the children now to be just like you or worse than you, what do we have to look forward to? I don't want my children playing around with your children. And I have every right to be like that, because you are who you surround yourself with. Some of you women, especially on the second floor, you want to act big and bad when you got people around you, but now there's nobody around you and you're quiet as a mouse. Shorty on the first floor, you're so quick to talk about people on the second floor, and Shorty over there saying that T is doing black magic and the second floor is being evicted. Oh, speaking of eviction, over the weekend, since when do landlords work over the weekend, right? They want to send me notices of being evicted because the rent didn't get paid because my karmic baby father didn't pay it, but it's not even the end of the month. And then when do you guys work so hard on the weekend? When have you guys even spoke to me like this much? Because that brotherhood, that Freemason, y'all thought, oh, she's going to be an easy lick because she's from the suburbs, because she's small, she's sweet, she always looks at the brighter side of things, because that's the God in me. Why be evil? Why P-R-E-Y? Why prey on y'all when I can P-R-A-Y, pray for y'all? And I've even been guided to not even do that. And God sits there and says, pray for your enemy. And I'm not saying it was God who told me that, but my ancestors. God and my ancestors are not playing anymore. The collective, the star seeds, the chosen ones, there's more than 144K of us. We're tired. And not that we're tired of fighting the good fight. We're tired of all you karmics for not learning your lessons. I feel bad for the people that I watch spiritually who are being targeted. Like, y'all have tapped into people's cell phones and is bothering them on their cell phones and stuff like that. Following people. You guys are sick. And again, if the feds are watching me, we, us, what makes you think they're not watching you, we, us? So all of you guys can stay in, your guilt mode. You guys aren't sorry at all. None of you, and I'm not talking about you, the viewer. I'm talking about the people who've come against us, the karmics. Karmic friends, karmic lovers, karmic family, karmic organizations, secret societies, networks, and all that. They're not sorry that they did any of this to us. They're only sorry because they got caught. And even then, they're not sorry, because as soon as they get caught, like, I'll set little traps and stuff. I'll play certain things out in speaker, and then all of a sudden people are remorseful. But then as soon as it goes off, they're going right back to playing in the magic because they don't want to be found out. But you're already caught. Your hands were already caught in the cookie jar. If my unit's not tapped, what makes other people think that their unit isn't tapped? If my life is being broadcasted all over the world on a 25/8 live stream, what makes you think that you guys aren't either? And again, for those specifically, Tia, Jason, Megan, those who, came up against me and then it got real hot, you guys are starting to have poltergeist activity, my ancestors aren't playing, your businesses are coming down, your children aren't coming back and stuff. Like, all you guys were putting false reports on me and stuff. Like, that's how evil people have become, that they're gonna say that you're crazy, try to get your children in some stuff, trying to mess with your livelihood. But God always prevails when you walk with God. A lot of you guys really just care about the material aspect of it. And when you die, it's not going with you. You can pass that all the way down, to your grandchildren. It probably won't make it there. Because now you're no longer here to tell people or correct people with what you obtain. That now, let's say that they hit life, hit rock bottom. Life hit them. And now they need to use that. They need to, pawn in some of your stuff. They need to sell your stuff. Or a fire happened and now nothing's there. or they just don't know what to do, financially, and they spend all the money. They let go of that business. They drain the business down into the ground. So even after death, you still don't have control. You just have to hope that you instill that knowledge, that wisdom, and all that into the people, that they'll do the right things in honor of you and your legacy. You see how many businesses have been up for 30, 40 plus years, but now the children, the grandchildren just don't care. They just can't handle the pressure anymore. And not for nothing, that may have not been their calling. Not everybody is called to be an entrepreneur, or at least in certain fields. Just because you want to own your own restaurant doesn't mean that your children wanted to. Maybe they wanted to own a modeling agency. Maybe they wanted to own a ballet studio. Maybe they wanted to be an owner of a football team. Maybe they just wanted to be a silent investor. You don't know what's what. So although that was your hopes and your dreams, you don't know where your legacy is going to go when you leave. I know where my legacy is going to go. I have a partner who we're locked in. As I'm talking, we're making money. When I'm done with this little segment, we're still making money. See, we're stronger together. United we stand, divided we fall. And I think the spiritual community, I think the the seers, the prophetess, administration, just counsel, just every spiritual gift, every biblical gift, every talent and skill that everybody has, I thank you all for it. I especially thank those who helped me crack open my case that I didn't even know I was a part of. I did not know that the government had me on a blacklist. I did not know that the government was tracking me like this. I did not know that my children and I were star seeds, with indigo children. I did not know I was Queen Isis. And King Osiris, I miss you, baby. Like, Buddha, come save me. Come save me. Like, I'm proud of your promotion, boo. Like, those are the things that I'm ready to address and be a part of. I don't want to keep coming to this karmic time cycle, this loop, and keep talking about this stuff. I'm ready to be with my soul tribe in the collective and pouring into those who pour into me and those who need pouring into. I'm ready to just live and truly live. I thought I was living, but I wasn't. I was surviving. Now I'm ready to live. I'm ready to live. The government is weak. They're weak. And that's another thing when it comes to any of these organizations and secret societies and elites and stuff. They keep having these old ass guys in there. We need to have some type of diversity, women and men, equality, I should say, and diversity. Because all these white men are high up in position and keep going off of the old timeline, the old books, the old playbook and stuff like that. And get with the times. Get with the times. So, yes, I choose love. Blue hearts, blue hearts, blue hearts, blue hearts. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel necessary. But it's blue hearts. It's justice and love. Blue hearts. Bang that gavel and bring me my love. That peace that you cannot buy. Because I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. There was a reason for my karmic baby father and my karmic familial unit to offer me up to the devil against my will. Everybody has free will. But then there was a reason for God to send my bodyguard, my protector, like, to help us both. For him to see, two sides of the coin, and me to see two sides of the coin. And for both of us to come and look and see, there's two sides of the coin. There's good and bad in everything. But together, if we come together, we can make more. We both had 25 cents. Well, he had more, but we both had 25 cents. Now we came together and we got 50 cents. All right? So, I don't know. I'll probably come on for another video, but I got 15 on the timer. Peace.